Hey, everybody, I'm Pastor Brian, and welcome to today's episode of the ClareCast. Today, I don't have words to describe the excitement that we have. We have our illustrious office manager, Dee Noble, in our presence today. It's going to be a great conversation. Let's go. Dee, is there anything going on today in your life at all, or are you just in here because you're bored, or why are you sitting down with
I'm in here because you guys wanted me to do this, so I'm doing this. But no, I'm seldom bored here. I have lots and lots to do.
That is a fact. Yes,
it really is.
I'm with the greatest pod producer in all of Kingdom. Joey Calico sitting over. I always say you can't see. You will. There's going to be somewhere.
Yeah,
Joey.
he needs to be on it.
I agree.
Need to be able to. Yeah.
We've got to take up a love offering and get another microphone so we can have the same.
That's where I want to go. Well, how much do you need? What does these cost? And I want to go.
Hey, nice.
I mean, not
all right
necessarily personally, but we can find what we need usually.
We got the internet here. We can pretty much dig up and find the microphones we're looking for. So, tell it, right? These are they almost know what you're thinking. So be careful. Okay. These are very high tech right here. So they'll get a hold of it. But yeah, we've got Dee Noble, wife of David, mother, grandmother. Are you a great grandmother too?
I am a great grandmother.
Just one great, or
just one?
Okay.
Just one.
Well, if you ask me, you're great at everything. And I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Very, very much.
Thank you.
Dee has been our office manager here. How long?
See, I want to look at yours, not that one.
Well, you can look at me.
Okay.
That's the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, that's you get to look at me.
Okay.
I'm just looking there sometimes to make a.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's something no one's ever put in a sentence with me before.
What were you asking me?
How long have you been the office manager here at Clare?
17 years.
Thank you for checking that out. Yes.
I did have to look that one up.
How did that come about? So tell us, how long have you been coming to church here?
Oh, I've been coming to church here since 2001. So, I don't know. You do the math.
That's 25 years.
Yeah. That would be about right.
Have we hit the month yet? Do you remember what month it was? Would make the.
It was like in May. No. Yeah, it was probably around May. It was kind of a springtime when we started coming.
So tell us, 25 years here, you're 8 years into it. How did it come about to get in the position that you're in?
Oh, the gal that was the office manager, Debbie, she quit, and I heard she was quitting, and I went, oh man, because I had been here a few years, and I always thought being an office manager or secretary would be a wonderful job at a church. It would just be rosy, and my hands were getting bad. I was a baker at my house, and I was kind of looking for something different. And I quickly got my resume out, and they hired me, and I really had no experience. Pastor Tim has been great at just teaching me what it takes to do this.
Sure.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, you can tell you love it. I tell everybody she's another pastor of this church, and that's a fact. Because of the heart you have. You're not here to just clock your time in. Everything that goes through. We're going to go over a lot of the things that you do that people probably wouldn't understand until you tell them. But you do it with a great heart, and you care, and you listen. You can tell when someone is loved by the amount of people surrounding her desk at any given moment.
Well, then I am very loved, yeah.
Yeah. There's always a crowd. We go there, I'm going to go ask Dee this or ask Dee that. Next thing you know, there's 11 people standing there, and we're joking. And then, there's a moment, though, when you look at all of us and say, what?
Yeah, it's time for you guys to leave. Yeah. And I think about it a few moments before I actually say it, but sometimes I just have to say it because I do have things that need to be done. But I do love to chat with people, so
Yeah.
it's a win-win.
It is. Well, they wouldn't be coming up there if you weren't fun to talk to or inquisitive. Some of the best talks about the Bible I had with you. I really do.
Thank you. That's a perk to my job. I love to talk about Jesus, and I can. So, yeah, that's a real perk to my job.
Absolutely. What other things have you done? Other jobs before you came here? Before you became the manager?
Oh, I've done a little bit of everything. A waitress, piano teacher. I had a little cake business out of my home for several years. That was raising my kids, my 2 girls, and I, well, you want to stay close to the house. Then my hands started getting bad, and I went to work at Rosebush Manor. I loved that. It's just taking care of people, taking care of those seniors over there, and I loved that job. But then shortly after I was really only taking a year off. And that's how my husband says you're taking a year off. You go work for somebody else for a year. Anyways, but then this job came open. And so from there I came here.
Good. And you get going and you get in there. After you take all those jobs, do you think, and I think this, we're a product of all the things that we've done up until now. And so all those other jobs that you did were preparing you really for where you're at now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've always liked working with people. I've always liked being, I can't say I've always liked working with people because we all have our moments, but, but I like to take care of people. I like to organize. I love having I do the scheduling here.
Yeah.
And that's a real trick because you have a lot of people that want the same spot sometimes, and so it's fun, but it's really necessary to have somebody in charge of the calendar saying, okay, this is going to be happening right then. It just won't work.
Yes.
That doesn't happen very often, though, because we can schedule them all out. It's fun.
Well, that's what's good with technology today. We've got Google Calendar and we can all put our stuff in.
And it's right in front of us, yes.
Yeah. Like we just did that yesterday. We were playing stuff, and I called you. I'm like, well.
Yes, I appreciated that. That was great.
Yeah, it's on. I have it on my phone and my laptop, but I know I can call Dee. That should be a shirt. We keep saying this should be a shirt or a hat. Ask Dee. Really. It's kind of like check the word, ask Dee, because you would know. Because in your heart, this is not something you check out when you go home. You're still thinking about some calls you got, or people are sick, or need or that need. I see you got a connection card in front of you there. Is that something you want to talk about?
We can talk connection card.
Sure, let's do it.
That camera connection card.
See there?
This is so necessary when new people, and we have new people all the time. Joey and Brianna are fairly new. When people come in the church, I'm not the only one that does this. There are several of us that know of these connection cards, and they need to be handed to the new people gently. Sometimes I can be a bear or a bull, and here, fill this baby out.
Which one is worse?
I don't know.
I'll either chew you up or never mind. That's fine. Okay. Today, what are you? Are you a bear or a bull today? I think you're a lamb today.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it today.
Good. And we're happy because we're locked in this room with you. I'm sorry. Continue.
Anyways, connection card. It's just a card that we ask visitors to fill out. If I get this card back, then we can give you a little bit of information about the church. I got a little bag that we usually have. My husband delivers those bags, and he does a good job at it. Once in a while, if he can't, Brian does. I didn't want to take that away from you, Brian.
I like that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
These just really help us to know who you are and to go, shoot, what was their name? And you can get that back into your head. So then our visitors hopefully feel a little bit more at home. People like you to use their names. Yeah. And if you can't remember them, and if you can't look at them on a card, it gets tough. and I always nix, I don't talk about the back of this connection card, but the back of it is a prayer request card. And it can be used, needs to be used, probably more than what they are. I push the connection part, but we need to be praying for each other's whatever needs we have. We have a lot of needs in the church. And if you want it simply prayed for and don't want it on the prayer chain and for everybody and their brother to know, that's fine. But this just makes us pray for your needs. And this is a great ministry too, right there.
Absolutely.
Back to the connection card, though.
Yeah, no, you're right. No. Well, you guys, Joey, filled it out. That's the first time I ever talked to you. It was because of that. It happened to land on me that week to check on the visitors, and you said, hey, can you do
Did you
this?
take them their bag?
And no, David did, I think. I don't think I took their bag to them.
Usually,
They got it when they were baptized because I didn't get it to them. It was up to me,
I
and I
didn't
didn't.
see you guys baptized. I felt bad I wasn't here. One day I'm not here.
That's how it
Yeah,
goes.
I did feel bad about that.
Yeah, we finally got him over that, and you just reminded him. Thank you. Yeah, that's a tough one.
What? You didn't want to be baptized?
No, you weren't there. He's sad that you missed it.
Ah, that's funny.
If the joke doesn't land, you should
Okay,
just
yeah.
let it go.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He was like, I saw him hit somebody's head on the wall over here, Tom Booth, and then I'm like, you're going to baptize them. So,
That was,
yeah,
I
poor
was going
guy.
to say that was so funny, but it was funny.
If it's not you, it's hilarious.
That's right. And he's really good about it, so we can joke.
It's a running joke from now on. Yeah. He was going to give little Logan a helmet Sunday for baptism. He goes, you sure you don't want your noggin protected? Because, but
That's great.
That process. And now look, it's not. I talked about this with Bruce the other day when we were talking about discipleship with connecting people. It's not we're trying to stalk you. It's if you're here, we want you to know. There's that line. I'll ask you that line of we're glad you're here, or we want to know all your business. Right. How do we navigate through that?
Yeah, that's a tough one for me because I can just start going blah 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 blah. So when are you going to get married and blah blah blah? I can just. I kind of did it last Sunday.
Oh. I think it's okay.
It's a tough one. Mm-hmm. It's kind of back to we don't even want people giving out these cards that don't want to, that it's not really their cup of tea. We want people who kind of enjoy meeting other people and want to be a part of I was going to call it ministry of the family.
Yeah.
We want people to enjoy that part of it. What was the question?
I forgot. I'm trying to think. What's the difference in connecting with someone and getting the info so they know they're welcome and a part of things, or it's like you sign up on a mailing list and you get barraged with all kinds of calls. What's the fine line there?
Well, the fine line is probably listening to the Holy Spirit. Yeah. I'm back to the Holy Spirit.
I'm glad.
Because he just kind of stops you when you're digging a little more than you need to dig. Their eyes are glazed over. They don't want to talk to you anymore. That's when you say it was good to meet you and you move on. Yeah. It's not really hard.
Yeah.
And it's not hard to read people usually.
What side would you rather err on? Somebody walking away saying, no one ever talked to me and give me a card or said hi, or man, there's some of the friendliest people, almost too friendly. You know what I mean? I would rather be the second one, but what about you?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. It's much better to be a little too overbearing. My cousin called me. I wish I could remember that word. I'm going to text her.
Can you say it on here? You might not be able to say it on here.
No, she's a sweetheart. It was okay.
I'm kidding.
No, it went, I thought, am I too overbearing? But I don't think that was the word she used. Yeah. But I think it is better to make sure they know you're acknowledging them coming in the door than you turn the other way and keep talking to your friend that you've known for 5 years. Yeah. It's better to acknowledge them. People love to be acknowledged. Now, they don't all love to be pounced upon.
That's good.
But they love to be acknowledged. I don't think I've ever gone up to somebody and just stuck my hand out and said, "Hey, I'm Dee, and what's your name?" And they just glared at me. I've never had that. You can tell when people don't want you to know what they had for breakfast that morning or whatever, when you're going a little too far. But it's fun. But again, this is sending out the cards or even just talking to strangers in church. It's a ministry.
100%.
Yeah.
I think people expect it when they come in. Somebody's going to at least say hello, ask me a question. Maybe there's a card, or you know what I mean? Anytime you're in anywhere new, it happens in the store now. You want to be on our rewards program. You got to fill out the thing and, give us your number.
Yeah.
It's just a feeling of belonging. And there's people that want that, and the longer they're here, if they have that desire, that's great, What would... let me think about something else I was going to ask you. With the cards is great to get that up and going, and it is. And
we need it more. We need it more and more and more because we have so many new people every Sunday, and I'm happy if I get one card.
Yeah.
Usually it's no cards.
Yeah.
But
not for lack of trying.
No, it isn't.
Gina and Corinda are great at our welcome desk.
Yes.
They do a fantastic job, don't they? We need to get them on sometime.
I love them. Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah.
But it's all about the people. When they first come in that front door and they come up the stairs and there's the window there and there's Dee, what do you want them to feel? What do you want them to feel?
Well,
during the week, obviously.
Yeah, that would be during the week. Yeah. I want them to feel welcome, that they had I was going to say the nerve, and that's not the right word, the guts, the ability to come up those stairs, whatever it is that they need.
Yeah.
I want them to do that and come and, again, I might not have the answers for whatever they're looking for, but I usually always can find the answers for them.
Which is what matters.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
For sure. You and David been married how long?
I know this one, 21.
21
years.
Nice, good. And you live in the metropolis of Coleman.
Coleman, yeah.
Yes. Now, how hard is it navigating through traffic on that town every day?
It's not hard. I don't even hit Coleman coming in here because I just hit the highway and come in. So I very seldom see the metropolis of Coleman.
Because it's not there. Yeah. And you lived there your whole married life right then? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. But is that where you're from?
It is. It's where I'm from. David's from Sheboygan.
Ooh.
Well, he's been everywhere, but
Yeah.
Sheboygan was the last place that I knew him.
Now, everywhere. Define that.
Well, because he was in the Navy, and he's proud that he was in the Navy, and he should be proud that he was in the Navy. And so he's been everywhere.
I've been everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Someone should write a song about that one.
I was going to start singing it, but you don't want me to. No.
I'm back away from the mic. Joey would get his guitar out and start playing it. Yeah. We just talked about...
I loved you guys being up there Sunday. That was cool.
That was good, wasn't it? Yeah. Husband and wife team up there.
I couldn't even see you. But but then I could see Brianna. I'm like, oh, does she use one N? Is it one N or two? Two N's? Okay. See, I like to know things like that because, I put those little names in Servant Keeper. And
what would a job be that you have that would surprise somebody?
see, I don't know because, again, I don't know what.
Well, it wouldn't pop in your brain. You say church office manager. You answer the phone. You work on the. We'll talk about the prayer chain. Hold that thought and make sure we get that.
I just got something, but you'll probably edit it.
I doubt it.
Well, one time, this is not something I wanted to do, but I've done it. Well, I've done I can't say a lot of cleaning because we have Eleanor's a wonderful cleaning lady, but she's not here 24/7.
Right.
And so, you walk into some things. But anyways, this one time, this is what you're going to edit. So I'm I'm not even in the pastor's office, but the pastor's in his office, and he's talking to this little old lady, and I loved her dearly. And, she's still with us.
Is there
She's not
a
here,
relationship
though.
issue?
No. Anyways, she wasn't feeling that well that day. And she threw up all over Pastor's desk and the front of his desk and the floor. I mean, it was bad. And Eleanor wasn't here that day.
Of course.
I would never have asked Eleanor to do that anyways. And so I got to clean that up. So that's something people don't know I get to do.
That's what I enjoy. So we have biohazard suits in the closet somewhere.
We needed them that day. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, it was not a fun job. And it was,
You never know what's going to happen.
you don't.
You really don't.
But you know what? You do what you have to do. You do what is needed. And it's just what we do. And I'm not the only one doing that here. Everybody takes that mind, not everybody, but the majority of the people take that mindset of if it needs to be done, let's pick up the hammer and do it. Well, that's not a good example either because I'm not real good at a hammer. But
but you can tell me where it's at and I'll get it.
There you go.
Yeah. We do it all the time. If you need something moved, boxes, if
Always.
the quilts of love, ladies, I've become the... I go in the closet in there where they keep all the fabric. Can you put the batting up on the top shelf, please? And I go up and do that. It's like, no, I'm a pastor. Don't touch it with me. No, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, we're a family. We do all these things, whatever they might be. I've never had to clean vomit up, but if it ever happened, I would like to think I would. So,
would you?
Yeah. Why not?
I hope you're here the next time.
I'm going to
I'm
really be
kidding you.
keeping an eye on
I
who
would
comes
never
in here.
ask somebody else to do that, and that precious lady was like, she was.
Oh,
Of course, she's embarrassed, but
Of course.
but she was sick, so
I mean,
I'm not going to ask her to do it.
hey, when you feel better, clean this up. You can't do that, right? And so it's common sense on top of the Holy Spirit with you, that you
Absolutely,
do, right?
yeah.
Because you don't know what's going to happen from day to day, but you do love it here, and we love you here. And we hope you do this for 100 years. There's nobody like Dee. Absolutely. What about, and what I love too, every Thursday, we don't come in on Fridays usually, but Thursday when you leave, we all get, all the pastors, we get a list of the people that aren't, the sick, the surgeries coming up, who's recovering from surgery. People keep an eye on these. This is what we dealt with this week, these folks. Just that alone is fantastic.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because that's a wonderful tool that we got started. I don't know when we started that, but because it's hard to keep track of. Everybody, they want you to know when they're sick, but they don't want to tell you when they're sick.
Yeah.
So, you kind of got to listen in and stuff. And it's a good tool. You coming on board has been great because now I've got a person that's designated really to go and make those phone calls and go into the hospitals and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And that's been wonderful for me.
Good.
Yeah.
We'll wrap this up. I'm going to hit some questions here with you. So hang on. You ready? Why should somebody come to Clare Nazarene Church?
Well, because we are the best.
We are the best. You can't say anything else.
That is very hard for me to say because I've never been this is the church to go to.
Yeah.
But we are having so much fun here. And we are having, I want to say, God-led ministries happening all over the place in this church.
Yep.
And so it really is the place to go to right now if you are looking for the Lord. If you're looking to better your spiritual life. Of course, we all want to make heaven our home.
Amen.
And hopefully, and we do, there's no hopefully about it. This church explains how to do that. And we have a fun time doing that. We don't take ourselves so seriously that we can't joke about silly things. We can't have a car show or make fun of the quilt ladies. Not that I don't make fun of the quilt ladies ever, but I tease them miserably sometimes, and they can take it.
And they tease you back.
And it's so funny. It's like nobody takes things real seriously because we know each other and we know that we wouldn't hurt the other person ever on purpose, never. Whether they're our best friend or whether they're the stranger that just walked in the door. We just want them to know the Lord. We just want them to come, serve Jesus, and have a good time with us. Yeah. We're a good church.
Yes, I agree.
We're just a good church.
You can have fun and take what you do serious, but we don't take ourselves serious.
That's a good way to put it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how you said that.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
because it is it's a serious business what we're doing.
Oh yeah.
But we can have fun doing it.
Well,
and I think Jesus is pleased with us. I feel like he's pleased with us. I feel like he's pleased with me in the position that I'm in. If he wasn't pleased with me, I'd get out of this position. I have this conversation with him frequently. But we're having too much fun. I'm not. I want to be here and I want to be a part of it. It's great.
Yeah, don't want to miss it. Every day coming in is always great. I come down the hall.
I don't know. I had a bad day a couple days ago. Just.
Yeah, but you handled it good.
Thank you.
You did great. You always do. Because I can't wait when I come down the hall and come in to make a cup of coffee in the room there, and there's Dee sitting there. I just have peace. I'm like, okay, we're in good shape. I feel good. So who is Jesus to you?
Oh, my. The old cliche, he's everything to me. But he's everything to me. I want him to be a part of every piece of my life. I want him to be in the middle of my marriage. I want him to be in the middle of my job, which is, that's exciting to me that I have this little spiritual job that I can, I don't have to put him on the shelf when I leave home. He's with me. What is Jesus to me? My Savior, my friend. He keeps me grounded. He puts me on the right track when I get off on a little tangent of junk, and it's junk. Yeah. He brings me back to where I should be. He just does that for me, and that's a cool thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's such a cool thing. I would not want to be without him.
No, can't imagine that. No, absolutely not. Beautifully said. And lastly, then, what's God telling you lately? What's in your conversations? What is God sharing with Dee Noble and telling you?
Stay the course. Stay the course. Do what you're doing. I'll tell you my bird story. I don't know if I've ever told you my bird story. So. Nobody but me gets excited about this, but
I'm preparing myself.
One year, it was a lot of years ago, probably when I first started. There's a little curve on the highway when I come into work, and you're supposed to slow down to 65, but I don't ever slow down to 65. And anyways, that doesn't even matter. That's not even a part of the story.
Alert to the State Highway Patrol.
Yes. But anyway, so I'm going around this curve, and there's 1,000 blackbirds swooping at me. And in that second, I'm going, whoa, Lord, what is that? And then in another second, they were gone. And I just went, what was that, Lord? And it didn't hit the car, didn't mess up my car or anything, and I was praising the Lord for that. But he said to me immediately, you're going to have junk hitting you. You're going to have people you don't like. You're going to have, I want to use the word crap, and I don't say that very often. You're going to have that coming at you. You stay the course. You just do what I'm putting you in line to do. And I've thought of that story so many times because that was only from God. Yeah. And I remember I come into work that day. I was so excited. I come in and I shared that story, and they looked at me and went their way, and it just didn't mean anything to them, but it meant everything to me.
Yeah.
And he hasn't released me from that story, from staying the course. He will someday, but
yeah, but not yet.
Right now, I'm here.
Yeah, and we're glad you are. And for that reason right there alone, that's powerful. That God takes something like that and uses it as a way to speak to you, and you're still thinking about it.
Yeah.
Stuff's going to come at you. Yeah. You're going to have it, and you stay the course. I think that's what makes you someone that people are drawn to because of your solidness and your faithfulness, and you're not every little whip stitch running around screaming like Daffy Duck, wondering what's next. Your anchor has already been planted firmly in Christ, and that's who you're after, and that's who you're following. That's good.
You well said. Thank you.
Well, you did it well. You put it in there. Thank you. I love you. Yeah. I appreciate you. Thank you for how you've helped me in ministry and life, and getting me ready while we've been here. It's been so good, and just for who you are to everybody. Good. But thank you. So thanks for sitting down. This wasn't so bad, was it?
No.
See.
I don't know. We'll see what the end result is. I keep pointing at Joey because he's got to make me look good now.
I think his wheels are going a mile an hour, just 100 miles an hour. Yeah, it's like you've given us a lot to work with here. But thank you for being vulnerable and open, and just for who you are every day. And God bless you. We love you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you.
It was fun.
I said I love you twice, and you haven't said it back.
Oh, I love you,
Thank
Brian.
you. I was heartbroken there.
That is a fun thing too. That here, Johnny goes down the steps to leave me every day. Not every day, and he always hollers, "I love you," and I holler, "I love you, Johnny." And it's good.
That gets me every time when I'm sitting at my desk. I hear that. I'm like, yeah, that's why I like being here. That's good. Thanks, Dee.
You're welcome.
Hi there. Thank you so much for tuning in to the ClareCast podcast. My name is Brianna, and we have our weekly announcements. First up, we've got our cruise-in happening on August 11th, Tuesday night from 5 to 8. Go ahead and bring in your classic car, and we'll have a good time. And then next, we've got on Wednesday nights, we've got pickleball, and that's from 5:30 to 8, located over in the Family Life Center over at CCN. Also on Wednesday nights, we have a prayer night at 6:30, and that's at L number 1. Next up, we have a couple of announcements for Salt and Pepper. First, we've got our bus trip that's coming up in Frankenmuth. Go ahead and call the office to sign up. It's $60, and that's happening on September 11th. And then also our next meeting for Salt and Pepper we have on August 21st from 10 a.m. to noon. We have Charlene Fair, Pass the Baton, and all ladies are welcome. Next up, we also have our 5th annual Car and Craft Show happening September 19th, and that's going to be placed from here at the church from 10 to 3. It's $20 to register your classic car, and we've got so much coming on. We've got live music, we've got DJs, we've got a bunch of crafts, food, you name it. It's going to be a great time. Don't want to miss it. Thursday mornings, we have Warriors of the Way. That's happening from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Thursdays morning. It's in the CCN foyer. They're going through the Bible chronologically in a year. It's pretty cool if you want to check it out. So we got ladies' weekly prayer happening on Monday at 9:30, located in the U2. Also on Mondays, we've got men's coffee in the foyer at 8:30 a.m. Next up, we have Quilts of Love happening every second and fourth Tuesday of the month from 9:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Last but not least, we also have our connection and welcome cards. They're great for if you're new here or just want to get some more connections within the church. Go ahead and fill this out. They're located in the lobby. Go ahead and put all your information out and put it in the offering box, and then someone from the office will get connected with you. Thank you so much for tuning in to the ClareCast podcast. Those are all our weekly announcements. My name is Brianna, and thank you so much. God bless.